Hi friends. Let's pull ourselves together. Sometimes I feel like when you feel like everything is crumbling, pray, listen to worship music, and pull yourself together. That's my advice and my tips. Nothing bad has happened. I just have gotten myself personally overwhelmed just a little bit. So we're gonna get ready. I normally go to Mahjong on Wednesdays. It's a good way to like connect with friends or kind of do something for myself. And today I just couldn't like get it together. I just like, ah. So we're going back to Tennessee. We're closing on our house. And I guess I did like a live last night. I was talking about it and I got myself really overwhelmed. And then I woke up this morning just feeling like almost panic overwhelmed. I was like, I have all these things to do, 4 days to do it, and all this pressure. And so my go-to emotion is just kind of like, and that's not getting me anywhere except for a couple hours of just overwhelmed. So I've decided if I can't get everything done, I will just move all the other stuff out and put it in storage and come back up and deal with it another time. So that's my backup plan. It's not like ideal, but I at least kind of feel some sort of peace. I just don't feel like I have enough time. It's a lot to do. I also have to get like Lexi's braces off while I'm there. We have 4 days and there's just a lot of things to do. And so I kind of feel like I'm really pushing it. And so anyways, that's my backup plan. And my biggest thing is I just don't want to, when we had to go through my grandparents' house, I feel like I got rid of things or things were gotten rid of because it was like really fast, you know, we got to renovate, we got to get tenants in here, like we bought my grandparents' house, like all this stuff. And I feel like it was really fast. And I know that there are things that I wanted that I didn't probably get to keep. And then now they're at my house and I don't want to lose them. I don't know. Has anyone ever gone through like just all the feels? And I also think it's probably just grieving like that chapter ending and feeling like, okay, this is like really like, it's over, like we're out of the house, and it's just like a lot to take in. Just overwhelmed. Having like I've had to go through like bad things before. So I'm just telling my body, like, you've gone through harder things like this. It's just like physically being overwhelmed. I don't know. So I text Jenny. She's my best friend here. And I was like, hey, are you going to Mahjong? Because I didn't see anybody on the list that I knew. And she was like, I can. And so I'm going to meet her over there. But I didn't want to look like this. And I don't want to look like I've been crying. Now I'm putting a brightening serum on because it kind of helps even out your skin tone. Lola was really sad. I was just taking Lexi because she has to get her braces off. And Lola was just like crying because she hasn't been back in like over a year. And she's like, I want to go too, and so upset. And so like last night I booked her a plane ticket and I filed a thing with the school for her to, it's only like 2 days off school, but I filed a thing for the school for her to come too. And so I'm gonna have both of them with me. And which is good, but they like want to get to go through some of their things, you know, like, I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed. And I'm like, we don't even leave until next week, so I gotta snap out of it. This is my plan, going up here, doing these things, whatever, and then now I have the backup plan if I cannot pull it off and get everything done, because that's where I was getting like in the, I don't know how I'm gonna do it all. And so now my backup plan is all just whatever I can't go through, I'll put in storage. So, but that's not ideal because I'm trying to fill up a pod and ship it down here, so I want to go through all of it. So I can get that done. I am capable of getting things done. So TRIMFIT greens. And I also don't want to be in people's way who like live there, you know, like I can't really dilly-dally. that's just me talking through. But it's definitely like a closure needed. We need selling it needed, you know, like all of it, get our stuff out, like get the things that I don't know where they are. I'd love to find some of those. But I was trying to make a list of like, okay, here are important things I want to find. Like I have a box of all the notes Adam wrote me when we were dating. I have no idea where they are. It's mostly I have like the baby stuff from the kids. I don't know where it is. Like I don't want to lose important things. So that's what was making me feel overwhelmed. Okay. But it's okay. I had 2 friends from Tennessee text me. They saw my live last night. And they're like, you're coming to town? I'll take off that Friday and come see you. And we'll get this done. I was like, it's all gonna be okay. Okay, going in with a little bit of primer. So that might be what I do. I might wait to do the pod and just put everything in storage and then come up and figure out what to do for the pod. That it's just like expensive to make multiple trips. It's hard with kids to make trips. It is, I feel like I need a tissue. It's just grown-upping is just hard. Ooh, that's fun. Make it fun when you find these little things you've forgotten and you want to keep for like Christmas. Yes, focus on the good. Like Adam was like, if you keep focusing on you don't have enough time, you're setting yourself up to just like have a bad trip. I was like, I'm not trying to be like negative. I literally don't have enough time. Like it isn't me being in a negative state. It's being like, I don't feel like I have enough time. And so then he was like, well, we could do this. And then I feel a little better. So, okay, going in. We're just going to bronze our face to high heavens today. We're gonna put all of this all over. I will say Lola was like over the moon excited, and it will also be better for Lexi to have somebody because I'm gonna be busy, you know, and so Lexi can have like a little partner. They're best friends and they could be working through it together. So oh Lori, I'm so glad your husband's doing better. Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna go I'm going to go and meet her and just like get a sandwich. We meet at a restaurant for Mahjong, and I'm gonna get a sandwich and just be like, okay, this is the next little bit of peace for the day. And I'm gonna throw a hat on because I really should wash my hair today, but I'm not doing that. Did put deodorant on, which was really good. But yeah, so we'll get to see family. We'll get to make, I mean, we'll be busy most of it, but it'll be, I love busy actually. And that's what we're gonna do. And we can do hard things. And we have gone through harder things than that. And I just wanna find the special stuff. And then I will like share when if we find really fun stuff too, because I don't know, I'll just like try and figure out how to juggle it all. Also, I was like, I'd love to see my hairdresser. And I would love to get, the girls wanna go to a football game from their old school. Like it's so crazy. You know, you're like, okay, how do I fit in trying to get these things done too? But we will try our best and get in as much as we can. But sometimes I feel like when you're having a hard day, you just are like, okay, we're gonna have a restart. So right now I'm restarting. We are restarting together. And it is totally normal and okay to have moments where you feel overwhelmed And it's also okay to be like, you gotta pull it together. That's what I'm doing. We are pulling this together. Okay, foundation is from Ophir. It's sold out. The setting powder and the Geosculpt bronzer are also from Ophir. Fabulous, not sold out. This is the new Cream Sculpt, like, what is it called? Cheek tones. But you can use the code CHEERS for cheek tones and save 35% off. Also, TRIMFIT packets, I want to say they're $10. There's some crazy deal. I wonder if it's in, I have a backup phone. I wonder if it's in this text messages. No, this is connected to Adam. Bummer. Well, I didn't look at it, but I saw it briefly, but didn't really read it. But there is a deal going on at Beautiful You today. I believe it's $10 TRIMFIT, but I don't know the rest of the details. So you can use my code. Maybe it's with another purchase or a purchase of so much. And here's the thing. The big, like, beautiful picture is I love where we are. Even the kids, like this morning, it was so beautiful and sunny, and it just was like, the school they're going to is amazing, and they have an opportunity to do like a broad school as they get older in like Switzerland and Portugal and England. Like they can do a semester. Like there's just so many cool opportunities. They have the best time here. We go to the beach often. They play pickleball and they zoom around on scooters and golf carts, and like we love, like there's no doubt that like I absolutely love, which is so good because we didn't know if we would, that I absolutely love it here. But it doesn't make it like, but it does, I guess, make it less sad, because it'd be really, really sad if I hated it here and we're still, you know, transitioning. But it just makes it to where it's like, this is waterproof. I don't want waterproof. It's still just hard. That's it. Even if you love something, it's like just the end of something else you love, because we also loved Tennessee. Oh, you hear Christian walking through the house again. But if I could describe like Puerto Rico to you, moving here felt like moving to the promised land, like moving to just, I feel like I have evolved. If you follow me, like I have been probably the happiest of my adult life here. It has been just an amazing experience. And if I was having to leave here and go back there, I would be like devastated, crying, because I just love, we have so many amazing relationships here, and our lifestyle is just so great, and the daily, like it's just such a neat place to get to live. But that's kind of, I'm just living in like a limbo of two worlds right now. Also, my screen is almost completely black. It does this when it gets a little too hot. So I don't know why it's too hot right now. It did this last week and I had to put it in the freezer, but I'm already live with you, so I hope that I look somewhat reasonable. No, we're definitely not moving back to the US. The exact opposite. We've closed on our house there, or we're closing, and we just have to clear it out and move whatever we would like to move down here. So that's it. And I'm sure that it's almost like I kind of have to process this is like happening, and then I'll be fine, you know? So I think that's what today was. Today was kind of like a little overwhelmed, a little grieving, a little crying, a little all of it, and then being like, making the decision, let's do this. And there you go. Am I running apps in the background? That's a great question. I'm not sure, but I don't clear my apps very well, so there's a really good chance that it is. Okay, we're gonna go in with this shade. This is Poppy. It is so beautiful on, and the camp hasn't sold too. When that happens, I might have to go back up. And really I have a lot of stuff at the camp, but I'm not gonna have time to like do this trip. Yes, Shonda. Like, just planting our roots kind of where we are, and new memory. It's, you know, you're just dealing with kind of the closure of like the end of that memory. Okay, this is the best, like, just neutral lip color. It's called Lip Jelly. It's like a hue hydrator lip jelly. They are really creamy, really hydrating. You also can use the code CHEERS here. And this is the shade Poppy, but talk about just wearing it consistently on repeat. They're really moist, but not sticky. Yes, like this, it is natural to kind of like probably grieve or be a little like, oh, there's a lot to take in. You know, like we accepted the offer a couple weeks ago, and then it was like, okay, we gotta get this stuff out. And then like we made the trip, we've booked the things. Like it just feels like, oh, it's happening like really fast, and then I don't want to miss anything important. So that's it. That's it. So, oh no, for the past few weeks your phone has started overheating if you're on FaceTime or live. Well, mine is too apparently. So I gotta figure that out because I'm on live a lot. So, and maybe I just need to give it time to like calm down. Are they long lasting? So they're not smudge proof, but they look really great on. I would say they're kind of like as similar to a lip gloss. You know, they're not like an all day wear, but they don't just disappear. I don't know. They look really great on. This is my favorite color. It is Poppy. Yes, Dana, not sad, just overwhelmed. And literally, I think I'm just gonna spend time of being like, God, like I am so, I think you have to like reshift your brain and be like, I am so grateful. And then I am getting to go through this. I'm not having to, we'll get to go through these things, and I'm just having to really process my brain. So anyways, that's been my morning. Sometimes we'll have mornings like this. I'm gonna take my total hormone balance because that does help if you're like a crier kind of person. Also, it is that time of the month for me cycle-wise, so I'm sure that doesn't help of feeling overwhelmed. So we're gonna down the hatch. Any extra help I can get. Total hormone balance. And okay, this top, I got it. It's probably needs a good steam. But I got it at Anthropologie, but it's so old. It's like probably 3 years old. I don't have, it's unlinkable. So, okay, friends. I love you guys. Just wanted to share in case you're like, well, I wonder why she didn't go live for whatever. That was why. But we went live, and now look, we're together, and there's something physical, like you're like, okay, I'm put together, and I just like restart, move on. So I hope if you've had a rough day, I hope you can just take a moment to be like, okay, I'm gonna restart, and the rest of the day doesn't have to do that. And you're not alone. So anyways, and we all go through stuff like this. So just sometimes it's not as public as like maybe my life is. But anyways, I love ya. I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.